Friend, now let's read scene 2. Here, narrator 2 explains the ghost then makes Scrooge see what happened in the past. He is made to see good days of the past and to remember the kindness that others have shown to him. So, the ghost of Christmas past shows Scrooge what had happened in the past, and he also made him see good days of the past, and he reminds him the kindness that others have showed to him, though the Screws had not shown kindness to them. Narrative 1. Scrooge slowly begins to understand how he has been unkind to others, though have been good to him. He realizes his mistake and begins to weep. So slowly Scrooge started realizing his mistake and he begins to weep. Scrooge weeping to the ghost. Stop, this is so painful. Ghost of Christmas past. These are the things of the past as they happened. I cannot change the past. My time is up. I must go now. So, Ghost of Christmas past explains Scrooge that these are the things of the past and they have gone. And you also and I also can't change the past. My time is also over. I am going. I have to go. Narrator 2 explains soon the ghost leaves and Scrooge is back in his house. He prepares to go back to his bed again. Ghost leaves, and at that time, see, Scrooge started to go back to his bed again. Narrator 1. Suddenly he notices a ghost dressed in a long green robe with a wreath on his head. Suddenly, at that time, when he was back to his bed, he notices a ghost dressed in a long green robe. Green robe means a long loose outer garment with a wreath. Wreath means a circle of flowers or leaves worn on the head. So another first ghost he saw like a child and hair was like an old man, and so next was in a long green robe with a wreath on his head. Children, please remember this. Okay, learn this. Who are you? I am the ghost of Christmas present. What are you here for? Ghost of Christmas present. Take my hand and you will see. Scrooge take the ghost hand and they leave. So, ghost of Christmas present hold Scrooge's hand and take him. The ghost then takes Scrooge to his nephew Fred's house. Fred, his wife, and their young children are in the living room. They are having a good time and enjoying themselves. So Ghost takes Scrooge to his nephew Fred's house. Who is a nephew of Scrooge? Fred. And Fred and his wife and their children are enjoying the living room. Living room means drawing room. And they were enjoying themselves. Although he had been unkind to them, Scrooge sees them praying for his good health. And there he saw that although in the past Scrooge had been unkind to Fred and their family, but still he saw there that Fred and his family were praying for his good health. Scrooge remembers how Fred had invited him to share Christmas dinner at his house, but Scrooge had refused him. He feels saddened by the way he treated his nephew earlier. Scrooge also remembers that how Fred had invited him to share Christmas dinner at his house, but Scrooge has refused. Why he had refused? Because he wanted to stay all alone by himself and he don't want to spend any money. And for that, Scrooge also feels very sad, like by the way he had treated his nephew in the past. Narrator 2. Soon the ghost leads Scrooge away. Later he finds himself in his house and the ghost has gone. And later on, Scrooge notices again he is in house all alone and ghost has gone.